Hi Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you guys are doing well. Aquarius, this reading is for the other person that you guys are dealing with at this time. This is not going to resonate for all of you, but if it does, I really hope it gives you clarity over your situation. Kindly also check the description box down below, my dear Aquarius, for more information. Cross watchers, you may reverse the roles if it better suits you, okay? Thank you so much for all your support, my dear, and let's get into this reading. First, 3 cards out for their main energy, first half of September, and see what's going on for this person. The first card is Breathe over here. Okay, that is beautiful. I do sense the energy of wanting to release some stress, some anxiety piling up. There's a need to clear the mind, okay, to be able to think straight and get some answers. There's just a few things that might be confusing this person, and we have here round and round that's making them go in circles mentally, okay? And this could be definitely exhausting. Imagine going back to where you start and then repeating the same loop over and over again. That could be definitely exhausting for this person. And so they need to take a step back, introspect, meditate, or just focus on their breathing, to be in the moment, present in the moment, clear their mind here. The mind is very scattered right now. It could be a cycle of also feeling good one moment, then the next they don't like or they hate everything that happened between the two of you. If it's you as well walking away from this connection, Aquarius, I do sense that you are making a conscious decision to be in solitude, okay? You want inner peace because this situation has got you going around in a circle, and so it just got exhausting to the point where you finally realized, well, I thought I was going somewhere with this person, okay, but I was going around in a circle. This is a time for some drastic change, and I think this is kind of like the calm after, or the calm before the storm, if you know what I mean. This is you taking a step back in order to get, the clear perspective, all viewpoints and angles, before expressively making a choice to cut this loop. All right. So we have here blessed, and this is what's blocking this right now. I'm feeling like if you guys walked away, this is the side of relief, okay? It's kind of like realizing, well, I enjoyed my solitude so much because going about this situation has just been very toxic. This is you finally realizing it's a lot better to be by my own. Okay, it's not so bad. Putting myself first, realizing that I don't need this noise in my environment. I just need to filter a lot of that, and I need to go back to a place of alignment with spirit, okay? And this is the blessed energy. So bit by bit, as you guys are going solo, enjoying the single life, realizing now that things are falling in place, it's also helping you heal this scattered thoughts and overthinking, or finally giving you guys that aha moment clarity that, this loop needs to end. This cycle needs to end. It's already a karmic loop that keeps playing on the same way over and over again. Okay. Now, let's get more specific energies out. But I was staring at that card. I'm getting this energy of probably someone is ghosting you, Aquarius, or you could be ghosting this person. But I hope that's not the case, because it could be another cycle. Right? It's best to confront each other, to talk it out, communicate. Like, if this is an ending, then it's an ending. If we are going to make it work, then we're going to make it work. But I hope that you guys won't resort to just disappearing and not talking it out, because that will just create another problem after another, right? Ghosting each other, there will be no inner peace for both ends. At some point, it's kind of like leaving things unsaid or hanging up in the air. What this needs is closure. Closure is needed here. For all you know, Aquarius, maybe this person needs closure so that they can, also free themselves from the loop here. I do sense someone still waiting and expecting for you to respond, to communicate. They think that there's a lot of things that needs to be talked about or discussed, right? There's this person who seems to want to hear it out from you, okay, because they're not just accepting any explanation for now. They think it's not enough, right? They just really want to be able to air things out with you, Aquarius. And that's just for some of you. It's not going to resonate for all. But if you haven't given that person some closure, they do desire that closure, because they keep coming back. They keep coming back, hoping that you would appear or resurface or come around, you know. Additional messages, please, Spirit, for the other person that Aquarius is dealing with at this time. What else do we need to know about this person, please, Spirit? All right, so 2 of Swords. Yeah, that energy of being stale, okay, or could be fork in a road, mentally undecisive. But there's this state of emotional unrest. Someone is definitely anxious or in a lot of pressure right now to come up with a choice or decision. So I do hope that this person makes a decision soon, if it's you or if it's the other person, because this is just going to further delay what needs to happen here, right? 2 of Swords. I think that you both already have a decision, but prolonging it is also prolonging the blessings that want to come in the near future. So yeah, and prolonging the healing as well. This is the Star card, but this is you, Aquarius. Since this is being blocked, I think that you guys are the ones probably undecisive, okay? You could be the ones stepping away and asking for some space right now to get to a better mind frame, and nothing is really wrong with that. But for some of you who you know that this has been dragged on for more than it should, I think this is a high time for you guys to communicate and clear things on your end so that things can be straightened up, okay, and this person wouldn't be left hanging or curious, asking, or somewhat hoping for your answer. For some of you, it could be the other way around. Maybe you think that this person is dragging the situation for far too long and you've been waiting and hoping for a response. The root or the cause of this is the 9 of Swords. Like I said, there's a lot of stress piling up, but this is more or less paranoia. Okay, this is the state where someone couldn't handle anymore, so they want to be by themselves, but there's also no clarity. This is extreme overthinking, going back and forth without arriving at any peaceful conclusion or decision making. So, but 9 of Swords, this is almost coming to an end, right? Like I said, what needs is action being taken. You cannot avoid the inevitable. This really needs to happen here. So if it's you holding back, Aquarius, because you don't want to hurt this person, consider them as also still being hurt mentally tortured, thinking back and forth because they're still waiting on your response. Or if this person is prolonging this because they couldn't face you and tell it to your face what their decision is, I think that you guys also recognize your power, that you can also come up to this person and ask for some clarity. Communicate. Ask them out. What is it going to be once and for all? Okay? Don't allow yourselves to dwell on this 9 of Swords energy. Don't waste any more of your tears or sleepless nights. You can get that answer directly from this person, if that is truly the case over here, so that you can finally move forward. We have here Page of Pentacles. In the past, you could have dealt with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone younger or someone who could be less experienced about love or relationships. But there was a message. There was an offer of some sort here. Could be an offer for a relationship. You could have made this offer and this person is still not coming up with a decision, or they're not reciprocating your love here, is what I'm trying to say. And so you've been waiting for a result. You're waiting for the outcome of all the hard work that you've been putting in. But there's also this energy of already knowing what's coming, but you're delaying it, or might be not seeing it. You're choosing not to see it. Just take that blindfold off, my dear Aquarius. Okay, it could be the other way around as well. This person knows that you've already walked away or decided to walk away, but they refuse to acknowledge it. There still might be some feelings of in denial here. We have here 9 of Wands. Yeah, this person is definitely putting some walls up and putting a gap between the two of you. There's the energy of also not wanting to be around anyone. Okay, I'm thinking that maybe whoever this is, they're afraid of getting hurt or being hurt, or they just really want to be by themselves for now. 9 of Wands. There's also the energy of almost giving up. I think that you guys are feeling like you're almost giving up here. We have 2 9s, and again, 9s is ending, closing to an ending, or about to learn the lesson. So someone is about to give up here because of all the burdens that they have now been experiencing, that it's just too much to handle. So if you guys are the ones feeling this way, okay, you need to recognize that, this is not so much about universe. These are all minor arcanas. That means you guys have a direct effect on these circumstances playing out. You can make a decision. If you're not so happy with this current situation, you must exercise your own free will. If you want to put an ending to this cycle, okay, you need to take that blindfold off and make your own decision to move forward and release this person. And holding on to it might further make you feel burdened. So also, like, you need to take a step back and really see things for what they are, right? And listen to your guides. For all you know, this person keeps coming back around, but it's going around in circle. Consider this a blessing that maybe, universe wants you to receive a lot of beautiful new energies. Remember that the star card means new energies, healing. It can also mean soaking in the blessings. It can also mean feeling optimistic and hopeful once again on life in general. And you have been giving so much of your energy, just keep putting walls up, but at the same time, it's a mental torture here. It's a state of paranoia. And I hope that you guys find it in your heart and be encouraged to make that decision once and for all. Take that blindfold off. Okay, whoever you guys are avoiding here or afraid to confront, this person will respect your decision, will take it. But what's best is that you guys free yourself from this mental prison. We have here King of Swords. This is you, what's coming in the near future, air sign. There is the energy of ignoring someone once again, but I think that you're definitely going to put an ending to this feelings of being in defense here. But King of Swords, as you can see, there's going to be a real moment where you're going to stand up to this person and you're going to let them know what you've been feeling. You're going to use that sword, and you're not going to hold back in using that sword to fully express clearly what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you like, what you don't like, what you stand for, what you don't stand for. Alright, this is you claiming your power back, my dear Aquarius, in a logical standpoint. Okay, no longer with your emotions, but on a logical standpoint. This is all about thinking straight now, and then acting on those decisions. So how you're feeling right now is the Page of Wands. How this person is feeling right now is the Page of Wands. You could be dealing with a young fire sign, but I see a lot of court cards here. It could have been a situation where they were choosing you, or they were making a choice between you and someone else, right? Could be you and an earth sign, or you and a fire sign, someone younger. But whoever they are with, or the other choice, the other option, this person also knows that you are in the picture. But there's the energy of not really knowing the depth of what is going on here. Whoever this other person is, this third party energy, they're finally realizing now that they probably made a mistake trying to interfere with the connection. But there's also this energy of curiosity. They're curious to know what is going to be the outcome, what is going to be the result of this decision. If it's you making a choice here, my dear Aquarius, because this could be roles being reversed, I do get this energy that you're choosing between 2 young people here. Okay, it could be this 2 people making an offer to you, and they're dying to know what your response would be. Okay, you're blessed that you do have a lot of offers, but this these two people are starting to feel like, you know, whatever they do, you're never going to come up with a decision. So they're waiting on you. You might be the one putting a halt or a blockage from this moving forward, because you don't know who you're going to choose, right? Or ultimately, you might be choosing to be single after all, Aquarius. That could be the case here. So there's a lot of downloads, so please just take whatever resonates and leave out what doesn't. In the environment, right? Ace of Cups. One of these two people that you're choosing here does come with a sincere offer of love. This can also mean reconciliation or an apology, right? I'm sensing that this Ace of Cups brings in healing powers and brings a different sense of happiness, a kind of like a peace offering as well. You could be the one thinking of making a peace offering to this person too. You could be the one making that love offer to someone who's choosing you between someone else. Okay? Hopes and fears is the 10 of Wands. See what I mean? It's going to be an ending of a burden. And I think it will all start if this person reemerges from avoiding making a choice to now, you know, exercising their willpower, and let it be known to these two people, you and the other person, what is it finally going to be, okay? So there's no more going around in circle over here. So that finally could be the start of a new cycle. All of these cards are pointing out to an ending of a burden, by the way, and starts with making a choice. 2 of Swords. Crossroad or fork in a road. And so the longer that this person delays the decision, the harder it will be, or the struggle will become more heavier. All right, they just have to let go and make a decision and then follow through on that decision. As the outcome card is the King of Cups. Okay, King of Cups. I see 2 kings over here. I do sense that there's a negotiation going around, but no one wants to give in. And so someone has little patience about this negotiation. So they tend to just like not deal with it anymore. So the thing that they thought is going to bring some clarity is if they avoid or they no longer make any moves. But that's just going to add more and more drama if this situation does not have a clear resolve. Okay, because I'm getting here that a lot of people are waiting on this decision. You could be waiting on someone's decision here, and them just leaving like that, ghosting, disappearing, not making a final decision. It's going to make it more and more hard to get back in a place of balance and healing. Okay, because it feels as though someone took something from you, and holding on is also somewhat a painful state, right? Let's clarify some of these energies, my dear Aquarius. If this person is the one delaying the decision, best believe that they're going to emerge, because they know that if they keep dragging the situation, right, it's going to cost them. Physically, emotionally, it's going to drain them, right? And they will make a decision once and for all. Why is the 2 of Swords here, please, Spirit, for Aquarius? We have here 6 of Pentacles. Wow, this had, you know, a huge turn all of a sudden. For some of you, I think that you have rejected this person already because it took a long time for them to make a decision. They could have juggled you with someone else, but then you finally came to your senses, my dear Aquarius, and you finally realized to yourself, well, it doesn't mean that I love this person, that I would wait and keep playing on this situation when in fact it hurts me, it pains me. So I think that you guys probably were the ones who rejected this person altogether, and you claim your power back, because that's maybe your need to get back to a state of balance here, right? Your need to claim your power back. In the past, like, you could have finally awoken to the fact that this person was just giving you crumbs, wasn't give you their full commitment. Okay, they were just giving you enough to stay, and so enough of that. 8 of Wands. I see that you were definitely the ones who stopped putting the effort into this one. Okay, things are slowing down, things are not moving forward anymore, and you're now finally committing to your own path here, my dear Aquarius. And though there's still this kinds of attachment or feelings towards this person. It's kind of like you realize you need to love yourself more. That is a beautiful energy. Why is the Nine of Swords here, please? Wow, Moon card. Could be a Pisces. I do get this energy that they weren't thinking straight. Okay, got into a point where, you know, they could have also confused you. They could have messed with your head over here. Because this person, whoever this is, they weren't also in the right mind frame. They thought that they could play this game and they could keep this kind of juggling situation. Or they never thought that you're going to find out, because the Moon card here means that something was being kept hidden, something was being suppressed, right? And so they thought that you would never find out, but as it turns out, it has been revealed, it has came out to the open, things were illuminated. And so when you found that out, you pulled back and you realized to yourself, this is not what you deserve. Okay? You don't need to compete with someone else's affections over here. It took a while, but you got there. You got to that realization. Yep, the Judgment card. You made a judgment call. This was definitely a difficult decision you made, my dear Aquarius. Especially, you also invested with this person, your feelings, your time. You love this person, but then you should love yourself more. The Judgment card can also mean, like, you know, letting go of the past to finally emerge to a higher calling. You finally now had some clarity, that aha moment. You were no longer in the dark. This person has caused you a lot of confusion. They left you in the dark. They left you going back and forth. Okay, or could have just challenged you mentally in some way, overthinking and going back and forth. You could have also questioned yourself. You could have thought to yourself, am I not good enough? You know, you started to confuse yourself as well. You may have thought that something was missing with you, or it was your fault, but clearly it wasn't, because it was just because you didn't really you expected somehow that this person would choose you, this person would stay, okay? But I think that you definitely pulled away from that situation because it was getting so difficult for you to keep being in that place, okay, of just constantly being a second option, or this person not being clear about who they want. Now we have here Six of Wands. You know, I think that you definitely are towards success now. You feel blessed. You definitely feel blessed. That's because you blocked this situation from playing out the same way. You finally realize someone's patterns. And so releasing that from the Judgment card, and now towards success here, Six of Wands, you finally realize, well, I was the only one blocking myself because I couldn't make a decision to let this person go in the past, right? So could have dealt with the Virgo as well. We have here the Hermit card. Yeah, you're not communicating with this person anymore. You're choosing to be by your own, kind of like the breathe energy. You're just getting some answers and clarity, because this person definitely left some very dark memories and hurtful experiences, and so you're healing that now. And as you go through this healing, you're becoming more and more you. You're restoring your happiness. You're getting a lot of success, a lot of attention from everybody as well. And not that you want attention, but you finally recognize that there's so much more outside this situation. You begin to breathe now, to loosen your grip now, and to feel blessed, you know. You're getting a lot of synchronicities, things working out in your favor with little to no effort. You know, it's kind of like universe blessing you after leaving this person behind. Yep, and we have here the Nine of Cups. You know, this person couldn't seem to be the one that is content with one person. I do sense that, you know, they still want you. They still see you as the ideal woman, if you're a female watching this, or the ideal partner. But they just couldn't keep their hands to themselves, you know. There's the energy of slightly being a player here, but they could easily mask it as if it's people trying to chase them, it's people trying to like come towards them. that, it's not their fault that a lot of people are attracted to them. There's the kind of vain energy that I'm picking up here, and I don't know why. They like the idea of being chased. They like the idea of people fighting for their attention. They like that. It gives them a sense of it's brushing on their ego. Okay, I don't know what the right term for that is, but someone is just too concerned about their appearance, and they want the idea that people want them and like them, but they don't necessarily feel love for others. So you may have thought that it was love, but now you realize, well, it wasn't, because if it was true love, then this person would not have juggled you with someone else, that they would have treated you right, that they would have given you equal treatment, proper give and take, and they would definitely be loyal towards you. We have here the Ace of Cups. Oh wow, for some of you, you're moving towards a Gemini. That's why you guys are feeling blessed, because as it turns out, this situation led you towards your new love. Or this could also be a renewed sense of self-love with the Lovers card. You're healing parts of yourself. Lovers can also bring healing. You're definitely at peace now, and you know that in time the right one will come in. But this is you making a decision to put yourself first, okay? Loving yourself first. Claiming your power back. And healing any form of scar or wound that this person has left behind. It was the toughest lesson that you needed to learn, so you can now appreciate your worth better. Not that you haven't before, but this is a different kind of loving oneself. It's being cautious now. All right? It's being selective and smart about who you love and who you trust. Why is the 10 of Wands here, please, Spirit, for Aquarius, the other person? We have 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, it has been a third-party energy, and now they're putting an ending to that burden, but you could also have been the one who walked away. But as the outcome card is the 10 of Cups. Being away from this person now brings you so much happiness. That's what I'm getting here. Because the 10 of Cups, the King of Cups can mean being away, someone being away from you, loving you from afar. But as it turns out, this person now choosing to be distant is you finally recognizing that you were being led all along towards your right path, that you have friends and family that truly gives you love, shows you care. Or there could be someone here in your life right now that you feel so blessed, a soulmate who brings in energies of healing, who makes you believe that love still exists. So totally different from the one you've experienced here. Although it's only normal to go back and think of the past, but you only see it now as the toughest lesson that you needed to learn. And this really helps you know better who you are and what you want out of relationship. So it's a learning curve, one of the toughest lessons you've been through. Yep, it's a new love, new beginning, or a new sense of chapter in your life, which I really love, because you now have a sense of liberation and freedom, no longer in the dark but towards the light and living your best life. This is being in the dark and now heading towards the light, following and pursuing your happiness. That is your reading, my dear Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching until the end. This is not going to resonate for all of you, and just take whatever resonates and leave out what doesn't. I really hope it gave you valuable insights. Please be on the lookout for next week's upload. Again, thank you for your time, and namaste.